Hello everyone, etc. here bringing you episode 5 of Sky's Beast 2, a mod pack by Valden. So, my other series is going well, and because I finally restarted it, I'm doing the next episode of Sky Bees. Okay. So, in the last episode, we got the bee apocalypse that took me about 2 hours to fix. And it took me 2 hours because of the breeding cooldown at 1 dot, but there's a way around that. So let's just grab 10 of these beeswax. Let's come over here and grab 8 oak plank. And this is a comment by Ezio Auditore. And I don't know how I feel about it, but since it's in the game and it hasn't been patched ever, and that the bees are taking so much time, I'm going to use it. Basically, the bee box. The bee box can have multiple bees in it instead of just one. And because of that, there's a special concept around the the bee box. So let me just show. First off, we're going to reset the nickel bees because we need to start making like a lot of, well, we need to, oh, I missed them. Okay, so let's go sleep first. But basically today, I want to get into automating everything, and for the automating all the honeycombs, but for automating the honeycombs, I want to go with the magmatic dynamo, which requires invar. So, okay, first off, we're going to come here, and I want to retire these bees. These, the fishy bee, I don't need them anymore. They're just taking space, so I'm going to remove both of them. Let me just check here. Okay. I'm going to wait for the other one to come out. And then we're going to make the invar bee, which means I'm going to have to repick the 2 nickel bee that I put down. Nickel bees are right. Oh, pick you up first. Okay. So see, breeding cooldown 239, breeding cooldown 239. So let's pick up both those bees. Let's get rid of the fishy bees. I don't think we'll need them ever again. Although, maybe you should never say never. And we're going to need some nickel and some iron to crossbreed those two. So let's just grab 2 nickel honeycomb to get 2 nickel ingots. Perfect. Let's put that back in here. And let's put the iron in here. And let's come right here. So I'm going to put a nickel bee down, and the cooldown's gone. So this and this, and they're going to make a baby. Grab this and grab the baby. Oh, darn it. Grab the baby. Thank you. Now we're going to put down another nickel bee and do this and this, and that should give us the second invar bee, which is right here. Oh, God, I'm clicking everywhere. Okay, I got that. So let's come back here. So as you saw, it took out the breeding cooldown, but let's look at the next nickel bee. It also grows it fully. Not nickel, invar bee. So my 2 invar bees are now adults, even though they didn't wait through the 10-second, like the 10-minute cooldown. So like I said, I'm not sure how I feel about this. It seems a bit cheaty, but at the same time, I just want to get things done, and those bees are taking forever. So it's in the game. It's never been removed, and it was a comment from a viewer, so I'm going to give myself 100% permission to use it. Let's just clear out a couple of things here. The oak door. I don't think I'm going to be using door anymore. So let's do this. Okay, so we got an invar bee going on, and I want some invar, and I don't want to have to wait for the invar. Oh, no. I was going to say I don't want to wait for the invar honeycomb, but I need 18 nickel to make the invar. I think that's going to be enough. Yes, it's going to be enough. So let's grab these invar honeycomb, and we're going to process them, and we're going to make invar the good old-fashioned way for now. We're going to have a bee for it later, so it's going to become like a recurring resource that we never have a problem getting. But for now, I'm just going to use the smeltery to do it. So let's do 4, and it's 2 iron to 1 nickel. So let's do that. And while we're waiting, we're also going to grab 5 gold. 5, and we're going to make a gear. These stupid llama. So like this, I'm going to grab a gear right here. And let's come back over here. And this is all just, oh, we got some Invar, but it's waiting. So the nickel's waiting for more. Perfect. More iron is going to mix. Then I can put this in, and I basically just need this glass to be over. I could have taken it out, but at this point, I can also wait a little bit. Going to put the gear right there, and we're of course going to make a gear cast. We're also going to make a ingot cast. And you know what? After this glass, I'm going to switch to pouring out the Invar, because I don't want to have to pour 8 ingots. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour out all the Invar, like, well, 9 of the 12 blocks of Invar, switch back. And once this is ready, I want to make an Invar gear. I've got 3 ingots. So what I'm going to do is grab that block that I can now craft back down into ingots. And I can put 1 ingot back in for the gear. Let's stop this. Let's put the gold. Let's come over here and let's make the gold gear cast. And then let's make the gold gear. And we're back on molten glass. So let's just continue with the molten glass. That's going to give us a gold gear. Let's stop that. Switch over again to the Invar, which there's 4 for an Invar gear. And now that the Invar is finished, all that's left is the glass. So let's restart that and let that go. So technically, I'm not really needing the gold ingot cast because we did it through a block. Perfect. So let's come back over here and we're going to craft our first real centrifuge. Well, I have all the recipes here. So first we're going to need a manual centrifuge. So let's do this and then let's do a barrel. Let's make 3 barrel. I have uses for barrels later on. Oh, nope. So this, sorry. Let's make this and let's grab this barrel. And you know what? Can I make an extra barrel? Yes, I can. Perfect. We're going to need 2 wax. So let's come over here and grab some wax. And let's go back and let's go and make our centrifuge. Centrifuge. Oh. I just need a bucket. Voila. So let's put that right here, but it's going to use the bucket. So that gives us a centrifuge. Unfortunately, centrifuge need power. So we're also going to make a magmatic dynamo. As you can see, I needed 2 Invar ingots and an Invar gear. Now, why did I make a gold gear? Because I'm also going to want a hardened integral component. And the reason for that is that it's going to double my power generation. So we're going to come right here and I'm going to make a very temporary setup just to be able to show you. I'm going to put this down and this down. And by the way, sometimes I can't click in this and I don't know why. So let's just come over here and we're going to grab some lava. We're going to grab 4 tubes of lava. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to put that in the magmatic dynamo. 2, 3, 4. And as you can see, it's producing 40 RF per tick. But if I put this in, it now produces 80 RF per tick, and it can contain twice as much lava. And now, see, now this is no longer responding. It does that once in a while. I don't know why. Just place it back down. The problem is that you lose the power that's in it. But because we've done that, we can now come over here, and I'm going to go with the lapis first because I want some lapis. I'm going to need lapis. I'm going to put 18 lapis in there to let it process. So the way this works, we could put bottles, but we don't have to because there's a fluid storage system. So if we make honey, it's going to go there and all of the items are going to go here. But I think it's time for some pipes. So first we're going to need a wrench. like so. And then I'm going to make some item pipes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I want to make a stack. So that's why I made 8. So 64. Perfect. I also want some fluid pipe. So let's make 2 buckets. And some fluid pipe. And I also want a singularity tank. Like so. And that gives me everything that I wanted for now. So we're going to put the singularity tank right here. We're going to put a fluid pipe right here. And using the pipe, we're going to set it to extract the honey. So now we have the honey right there. Also, I wanted 2 barrels. I'm going to put a barrel there with an item pipe. And I'm going to set that to extract. So all of my extracted material is going to be here. I'm going to put an item pipe right here and a barrel on top. And this is where I'm going to be putting... Okay, so I want some redstone. I want some iron. Whatever. I want some gold. I'm just going to come over here and put those in here like so to produce stuff. I will also want some energy pipe, but that's going to require more redstone than I have for now. And I'm going to need that when I have multiple centrifuge. For now, I just have one. Is there anything I've not eaten yet? I'm just trying to always stay on top of eating one of every type of honeycombs. So, oh, I haven't eaten rotten flesh, although that's not going to be good for me. And marble. So let's eat the marble first because that's something I've never eaten before. And there's no place for me to eat the rotten flesh. Okay, next step is the reason why I made so many item pipes is I want to start extracting the resources back there because they're getting stuck. So I'm going to put that right here and that right here. And then I'm going to start setting up the extraction process. So for this one, I'm going to go like this. I don't want to extract from this. I'm just going to go quickly. Perfect. Didn't lose my scraper. I can set this to extract. It's not going to extract anything right now because there's nowhere for this to go. Now that this is done, I can break the floor. And the bees won't be able to get through because there's a cable in the way. So at least I'm not going to lose my bee. Then we're going to go under. And we're going to connect the rest. So my barrel's right here. I'm going to go like this. And then we're going to go down this way. And we're going to do this. And if we check quickly, this is not full, but it was getting toward full. And if it goes to completely full, then it would stop picking up things. Perfect. So this is on extract. This is nowhere close to full, but it would probably fill up after a certain point. And we're going to go and set up this one, which is going to go this way. And we're going to set this one to also extract. Like so. Pigmen and tin. I do have to get my diamond bees started today. So let's just do this. I think I'm going to do the diamond bees next. But let's come right here. Set that to extract. And then we're going to go down this line like so. And see, you can see the other one that I need to connect to. It's going to take a small moment. We're just going to come over here and connect that one. And now all of these should be emptying. So if I click here, yeah, it's emptying. So all of this should now be emptying and going into my other, my chest upstairs that's easy of access. So if I come over here, haha, everything's coming here and it's so much easier. So now I'm going to go sleep because it's night and bees don't work overnight. And we're going to be able to continue the next step. I'm going to want to do Botania also, maybe. Don't know if we're going to have time. So let's use this coal. But before we do that, during one of my time lapse, I made the dielectric paste bees. And they need a dielectric something. So I'm going to grab 2 dielectric like this. And the rest of the coal, I'm just going to put in here to make some mana. And the dielectric paste, I needed only 2. It's 2 dielectric with 2 coal honeycomb. So I'm just going to do that quickly to show you. So if I come over here, I should have that 16 coal, 16, 17, 18. So let's just do that. And we already have a bucket of honey. But before we go further in that, we're going to do another little thing. So I'm going to grab this right here. I'm going to grab this right here. And let's just destroy this and destroy this. I'm going to show you something amazing. So, when I was doing my research in NEI, I wanted to look at the one of the block like this, and I clicked this by mistake. And I'm like, wait, what is this? And then I found that the campfire is 0.5%, 0.5x of the speed. But lava is 4x. So then, of course, I did the same thing for this, and I found that for that one, soul fire is the best we can do for now. There's going to be other options for now, but soul fire is the best we can do for now, and that's going to be faster. So let me just grab this, and let's make a couple more trapdoors. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I can go like this, and like this, and oh, this right here, and like this right here, and then we can close this off. Then we can set up back a tempered jar right here, and we can put the honey jar right there. And now I'm just going to reopen this and remove the wood. But that's going to give me a spot to put some lava. So let's put the honey right here. Let's grab a jar of lava. Come back here. And I'm going to put lava right here and close that back. And now I want to show you this. Dielectric paste. This is supposed to take a lot of second. I think it's like 50 seconds or something like that. Now it's going to take only 7 seconds because this is heated. And if you saw earlier, I also made an extra flint because I'm going to make a flint and steel. And I'm going to, you know what? I also want to be able to start making endermans. So I'm going to make a bit more of this, and I'm going to show you with the endermans. Where's my, yeah, right here, my iron camera. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Don't know why I counted that. I guess I just like counting a lot. It occupies silence. But let's put that back in here. Oh, no. Let's put that back and grab the 64. Oh, we're going to still need this. And let's grab this. And we're going to make 16 Enderman DNA. I'm going to need 64 of these. And I'm going to need 16 of these. And then if I come back here, first off, let's turn this. Let's change the recipe. I'm going to change it to Enderman. Okay, so it won't let me, but it says that usually it would be 30 seconds. Okay, that's the standard time. So if I go and I light this up and I come back here and I say Enderman, now it tells me, oh, 40 seconds. Wait, okay, let me just throw those in there. Oh, yes, okay, sorry. So if I go to Enderman DNA, okay, let's go look at the real information. So usually this recipe, if I go to high temperature, with the soul fire, we're at 0.75. With a soul campfire, we were at 0.5. So it's a bit better, but it's like 40 seconds instead of 30, but it's 40 seconds instead of 80 because soul fire was like a big difference. Ideally, the beacon's going to be the best, but we can't make the beacon right now. And the blue magma would be possible. But for the blue magma, we need 4 magma block. And for the 4 magma block, we would need 16 magma cream. So I'm not like really willing to do that right now. We'll do that maybe later. For now, there's no rush. But we're now producing these Enderman DNA much faster. Which brings me to the next step. Because I did my research poorly, I now did it better. The luck modifier doesn't require a rabbit foot. It requires a cornflower, 2 copper, 2 blocks of lapis, and then there's luckier, which is 2 ender pearl, 2 gold ingot, and a golden carrot. It's the luckiest, the 3rd level, that requires a rabbit foot. And we've been having a hard time getting blaze rods. We're not going to have a problem anymore. We're going to put the highest rating, well, the 2nd highest rating of that we can on our sword. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to grab 2 copper. Let's go grab the lapis. The lapis should now have been processed. Yes, it has. Oh, I forgot. This guy is always in my face. Great, so now that's restarted. It's kind of sad that I forgot to set the extraction because we've wasted a bit of time. But let's do this. Perfect. And we should have 2 ender pearl right here. Yeah, 2 ender pearl. So let's come back right here. We're going to go... Oh, we don't have the cornflower, which is why I said I needed this. So let's just come and grab 8 of these and go like this. No cornflower. Still no cornflower. And finally a cornflower. Let's grab all of this, put that back in here, and let's clean up our inventory. I'm going to need to work on inventory space a little bit. Okay, so cornflower, 2 copper, 2 lapis block, and this sword is going to go and get luck on it. Luck. And then if I put that back with this and 2 gold and 2 ender pearl, we now get luckier. And now I can come over here. Let's start with the enderman, see what we get. Nothing. Wow. So it doesn't mean you'll always get something, but see? 2 blaze rod. We've barely been getting 1 every time we killed a blaze. And a blaze head. And 3 more blaze rod. That one was really good. Nothing. A head and a blaze rod. 7. 1 more blaze rod. Wow, the luck is not... In my other test world, luck, I was getting 2 to 3 per kill. But anyway, like this way, hopefully we're going to get to 18 faster. You remember, we needed 18 blaze rods to make the blazing nectar block, and we needed 4 more to make the diamond bees. Let's just finish all of those. 14. We already have a couple though, so at least we're going to get them. But last time we did 16, and we did not get as many as we're getting now, for sure. That was a level. 17. 19. So we got, out of 16 blaze, we got 19 blaze rod and 5 head. And last time we did 16, we got 1 head and 10. Yeah, so this is clearly superior and better. And if I come back here, we have more endermen. I'm not going to do all of them, but I just want to see, like, am I going to get a head and or an ender pearl? 2 ender pearl. See, you have a chance of getting 2. I've once in a while gotten 3 also. That was just 1. And you know what? I'm going to finish all of those 3 since I'm here. 0. It's not an unlucky night. 1 more. 0. Oh. Okay. Luck is not on my side right now. And then I got a head and a 5th one. Anyway, so let's come back right here and get rid of all of these. And what was the blaze nectar bee block? So 2 redstone. So I should have redstone close by. I don't, but it's not complicated. I'll just grab 18 like so. And make the 18. This. And I'm going to grab a honey bucket from my new singularity tank. Like so. And now I should be able to just click that in and go and say, make a blaze something right here. Oh. I kind of need to do those 2 blaze block though. Perfect. So now it should work. Yeah, grab that. And we're going to go sleep. And then we're going to set those for the blaze bees. And we're going to now make our diamond bees. Okay. So if I come back over here, I'm going to now grab my bee box. We're going to want to put the coal. Oh, I used all of my coal. That was not my smartest move. Okay, so let's come back over here. We're going to just intercept this with the coal. And we're out of lava. So we're going to go grab some more lava tubes. Oh my god. Click. Thank you. So let's come back over here and grab some more lava tubes. And just restart. You stopped because you got all your inventory full, but now it's restarted. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bucket. Great. So this is well restarted. Let's just reorganize. We're going to need you. We're going to need blaze rod, and we're going to need coal. Coal should not be a problem. And we have 4 coal. Perfect. So let's go and do our breeding. So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you again the breeding principle. This and this. And now they're both going to breed a tiny baby. And I'm going to grab the baby. Now I'm going to go see to the blaze. I'm going to go see the blaze right here. I'm going to do this. 1 to you and 2 to you. Take you, put you back down. 1 to you. 2 to you. Oh, 2 to you. And grab you back. Okay, so I'm going to grab the 2 blaze and put them back down so that they get the... So I can remove the cooldown. Grab him and grab... Perfect. And I'm going to breed the blaze bees because I want a lot of blaze rod. Later on in the game, we're going to need a lot of blaze rod. So the blaze bees is one that I need a lot of stuff from. So it's a bee that I'm going to be breeding multiple times. Let's just do this and put that. And don't want you as a baby. I want you as a full bee. Like so. Perfect. Both of you are there. So now I'm going to come over here and I'm going to put my 2 diamond bees right here for now. But I'm going to need to improve those. Well, I'm going to need to make the block for it though. And put the coal bee back here. And voila. So this is done. And we can put that away. I probably can put that away too. I still don't know where I got those 2. Oh, from when I destroyed the campfire. Okay, so this is done. And we've got more coal. You know what? Let's go make another coal bee. Because coal is something that we're going to need a lot for Botania anyway. And you have a cooldown, so I don't want you to have a cooldown. And now you can have a little baby. I'm going to find and grab and put back. And you're all adults and you can start making more coal. And then I'm going to use that coal. And I'm going to go back here and set that up to make still more mana for when we get back into Botania. Perfect. So now this is something I'm going to augment. You know what? Let's go and make my energy pipe so I can show you. So energy pipe are going to be made like so. 1, 2. grab the redstone, come right here, and now I've shown you how to make each of the pipe. I'm never going to make pipes again with you guys. So I can go, no more singularity tank, no more of these pipes. We got our invar, we got our B box, we got our invar B, but now we need an invar B block. So let's come right here and see if we have what it takes for, yeah, we've got the nickel. So let's grab 18 nickel. And this is at 64, this is at 64. Whatever is at 64, I want to take out because it's preventing more stuff from coming in. Okay, so let's put all of those 64 bits in here. And where's my nickel? Oh, 17 nickel. 18 nickel. Perfect. I'm going to need 18 iron also. Perfect. So those I can make into iron nectar block, honeycomb block, and into nickel honeycomb block. And I'm going to grab myself a bucket of honey. I'm going to come over here, and then I'm going to come right here and say invar, like so, which is going to take just a couple of seconds. Oh, we have the dielectric paste. I'm going to put that with my dielectric bees right here. When I decide to get into that, I'm going to be able to use it. And the invar bees are here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the invar right here for now. Invar's probably going to need to have its own place. And if not its own place, it's probably going to be maybe in the same house. I'll have one invar and one electrum block. And I also want the electrum B. We've done the diamond B. We've done the blaze. Okay, so the diamond B nectar block requires 2 blaze honeycomb. Now we should start getting some here, as long as we don't forget to empty this once in a while. You know what? Let's just do this. The problem is I'm also starting to run out of place. Yeah, so let's just do all of this. This is also full. And this. Let's just re-clean my stuff and do this. Great. And we've got our first 8 blaze honeycomb, which means that we need 10 more and we'll be able to make the diamond honeycomb. Oh, this is still making some of this. So basically, I made a lot of coal because, like I've said, I need to work on Botania and I need some Botania mana. And right now, this is the easiest way of making the Botania mana. Let's come back right here. Okay, what else do I want to do? What's the Electrum B again? I don't remember. It's gold and silver. So let's do that. So let's come over here. Let's grab 2 silver. Where's silver? 1, 2 silver. You know what? Let's grab 20 silver. 20 silver because I need 2 blocks and I need to make the silver honeycomb, and 20 gold because I need 2 gold and I need to make the gold honeycomb, gold honeycomb block. And these, you know what? Buy. Oh, for leather. You're worth killing. Well, that sounded really bad, but honestly, I don't understand the AI on these things. The fact that they're always in your face. It's so annoying. So I'm going to, in my time lapse, make a pen. And I'm going to get rid, I'm going to push these animals into pens. But for now, I have to make do with just getting rid of them. And getting the leather is not a bad thing. Perfect. So those are done. Just grab this and I can come over here. Put the honey. And then right here, I'm going to say that I want an electrum. Yeah. Go. And we can go and breed the bee now. Oh, 16. So close. So we need the gold and the silver bees. I think the silver bees... You know what? Let's just grab 1 gold bee from right here. And I think the silver bees are these in the corner right here. Where are my silver bees? Yeah, I saw you, gold bees. These are lead. Oh, silver are right here. like this. And gold. Grab both of you. Put back both of you down. So I can now breed you again. Grab the gold bee. Grab the electrum. And the other electrum. We're going to put back the gold in its pen. If I come back right here. Gold is back. And then I can come over here. And grab the electrum. Going to come down here and... I almost hit that bee. Do this. And put those two here. So now we have Invar and electrum being produced. And I almost got another bee apocalypse. Because again, these are too full. I really need to be careful not to overfill like that. So electron bee done, electron bee nectar block done, Invar bee done, and nether quartz. Oh yes, and mana steel. Okay, so I said I was going to do a little bit of Botania. Let's do a little bit of Botania. Can I though? So let's just. I'm done with the coal. Let's do the. Let's go do the iron. Honestly, as you can see, it's very clear that I'm going to need a lot more centrifuge. Like, I'm probably going to produce 3 or 4 centrifuge in my time lapse. Okay, so that's 2 iron. Let's see what... I don't have any iron here. Do I have any iron in here? Nope. And in here... Oh, yes. And I've got enough. Okay, so I'm going to need 18 iron ingots. So let's just go sleep. And in Botania... You make mana steel by throwing iron ingot into a mana pool. So hopefully I've been producing mana all episode. If I do this, I get the 18, which is perfect. Because I'm also going to stop right here and grab some living rock. I'm going to grab 10. And I'm going to make 2 mana steel, block of mana steel, because the mana steel bee nectar block requires 2 iron and 2 block of mana steel, and I'm going to make 2 mana pool, and I'm going to show you why in a moment. So first off, let's come over here and let's grab 1 iron bee. Ah, I hope I didn't lose you to the void. That's usually why I make a second floor for my stuff. No, I didn't lose you because you were in a good position. Okay, so I need this iron bee block. And I need the iron bee, which I have. And I'm going to grab you and you. And I'm going to make you into more of you. And get rid of you. And grab some clear glass. Do I have more clear glass? Yeah, I have more clear glass over here. We're going to make our first bee mutation setup. And I'm going to need... let's grab this and this. So 1, 2 glass, 1, 2 honey block is going to give me 4 bees and 4 player. Okay, so very tight, bad place, but right now I'm going to put it here just to be able to do it quickly. We're going to make here a mutation room. So, and 1 block right here, and then we're going to have to close in the walls so that my bees don't escape. Ah, this is kind of annoying. Okay, so let's close that back. Okay, so we have everything right there. Perfect. So now we're going to come right back here and we're going to put an iron bee nectar block right here. Then I'm going to need 1 campfire. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. So this is going to be 1 campfire. So, and like so. Then we're going to need a hive. So let's come back over here and let's search for hive. Hive. one beehive like this, and then we're going to at least make it into a normal beehive. Perfect. That's going to be good enough for now. We're going to come back here, and we're going to set the campfire right here, and the hive right... Oh, wrong side. So all of the bees here are mad because they heard me break a hive, but it doesn't matter because they're not going to sting me. As long as you don't get stung, the bees don't die. They're like real life bees. They die if they sting you. But if you never go in there and let them calm down, they're going to be okay. Okay, so if I come here, I want a manasteel bee. But if I look at the manasteel bee, they can breed together, but there's no recipe for breeding them. But, oh, that's the wrong one. If I look at the manasteel bee spawn egg, block 2 item mutation. If an iron bee is full of nectar, so 5-star, and goes over a mana pool, it's going to give us a mana bee. So I'm going to go mana pool right here, mana pool right here, and I'm going to put my iron bee right there. So this one's going to just turn around and pollinate. Yeah, turn around and pollinate, and it needs to get into that beehive. So once it's done, it's going to travel. Now, there's 2 space here, and the reason I put 2 space here is that, first of all, I'd like to do 3 mutation, and the bee has a tendency to teleport into the... Well, you son of a gun. Usually, it doesn't teleport from 5 blocks away. Like, it went and just teleported from here to here, which is honestly ridiculous. But it usually, like, will just go like this, bzz, and then teleport in. I think that maybe because I was in the way of the... That's why it teleported. Are these no longer mad? Yeah, see? They're no longer mad, so they're no longer going to attack me. Oh, we've got 8... Great. So let's do the 18 Blaze Honeycomb. Oh. 1836. Oh, +1 to eat. And what else? It's Blaze and Coal. I'm gonna need 36 of this too. Well, let's go. I'm going to now make my diamond stuff. So 4 of you. And let's grab a thing of honey that I'm going to put in here. And then I can come in here and say diamond. Great. Let's go grab a second set of honey. And put it in here. And then do the next one. So this is great. Oh, and has this worked? Oh, one's disappeared. Whoa. Where did it fall to the void? Or please tell me it got picked up by this. I think it fell into the void because I didn't think of closing down the under. Well, that's annoying. So let's just come and grab some cobblestone big tile. And let's just make sure this doesn't happen again. Let's close this down. And let's go back up. And darn. Oh, you can see it now. So, see? It did transform 1, and now I have it. So we now have a monosteel bee spawn. So, if I come here, and, oh, I never made the manasteel thing. So the manasteel thing is made with what? It's made with also 2 iron honey blocks. So let's grab 18 of you. And let's do this. We're going to need some more of this honey. I'm going to put here. And then right here, we're going to say manasteel. This one right here. Let's make this. And let's grab these 2. You know what? I'm going to wait for all of those. And I want 2 bees. I always want 2 bees. So let's try to transform another one. Like, the place where I set up that house was really not a good place. Let's put that right here. And we now have this for the manasteel bee. So for the manasteel bee, we're going to put it here in the water. And voila! We now have a pollinating manasteel bee. So But let me come back right here and let's activate our diamond bees. Like so. Like so. And get to work. Make me my first diamond honeycombs. This is amazing. Okay, so I should be getting some soon. Electrum's not yet been eaten either. Nether, iron, silver, all of these were eaten. Invar's never been eaten. Marble, lapis, wood, sand, coal, nickel, cobblestone, lead, redstone. Oh, pigment. So, see, I'm probably going to get an extra heart from all of this. Problem is, I'm not hungry right now. So, let's just solve that problem by doing a little jumpy juke. Some jumping jacks. And some more jumping jacks. No, probably would be easier to hurt myself, though. Annoying sound, but this is going to starve me. And I'm going to be able to eat pretty soon. Come on. And then it's going to starve me again. And I'm going to eat and starve me again and eat again. Did we get our first... Oh, we got our first mana steel, but not our first diamond yet. Come on, give me my first diamond. And let's go check on here. Do we have... Yes, we have another bee spawn, which means... Oh. I was going to say, which means we don't need the iron bee anymore. But we don't have it for now. So let's put you down right here. And we now have 2 mana steel bees. Which means we're never going to need to make mana steel through using mana ever again for now. So that's really powerful. That's really something you should always be doing. And now it's about night, which means I'm not going to get my first diamond. But I'm stretching a little bit because I want to get to my first diamond. And while we're waiting, there's something else also. So we got our mana steel bee. We got a mana steel bee nectar block and our mana steel something. We got our diamond stuff. Centrifuge, magmatic, harden, we got all of these. Okay, I want to get the nether quartz bee. So let's look at the nether quartz. The nether quartz bee you get by having a nether bee over a block of quartz, okay? So if we want to make the first bee, we're going to need 4 quartz. And we're going to need the nether quartz nectar block, which means 8 more, so 12. We need a minimum of 12. Which this is exactly the right setup. So let's just do this and go sleep. I'm really trying to get my first diamond. So basically right now what I want to do is I want the nether quartz bee. The reason I want the nether quartz bee is that the only way I have of getting nether quartz right now is this process. And see, I did 4 and only got 1 because it's a random chance. It's like 30 or 35%. So this is really not the best way of doing this. And did we get an extra heart? I don't know. I think I did, but I'm really not sure. So this is going to give me 3 more. I'm going to come over here. And which one is the one that makes the nether quartz? Is it those? Quartz? No, it's the really... Yeah, it's this one. So quartz. Go. Make some quartz. And do I... Oh, yeah, I already have 2 here. So basically, 2 plus 3, I'm at 5. I need 12, so I need 7 more. So with 7 more, we'll be able to get the first bee and have that bee create nether quartz honeycomb, which I'm going to be able to use to get nether quartz, which means I'm going to be able to make my next bee. So 2 more. Now I need 5. While we're waiting for this, let's go see if we got our first diamond. We did! Let's eat one, even though it hurts my soul. Let's put those in here, put that in there, and I'm also going to set up an auto lava generation. So for now, I can just come here and load up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can load up on those and come back over here. But this will absolutely be automated. No questions asked, no if buts about it. It needs to happen. Probably going to create 1 or 2 more magma dynamo. And And we got our first diamond. Haha. Which is super exciting because we're going to need it for something. Okay. The bee's not coming out because the bee hive is full. So if I come here, so I can grab this now. It no longer needs to be here. I can do this. And then my iron bee is going to come out. And I'm going to grab her. And let's just go and reset all of this. I'm going to come over here. Do this and this and this. Perfect. So this is all good. Let's grab you and let's put these in. Okay. So we got our first diamond. We also want another quartz. Let me just try and finish this. So I needed only 5 more. Ooh. I'd like to get my nether quartz bee also, if at all possible. Nope. Not being lucky with those. I might, so my worry, well, it's not a worry. I might need to just make more diorite from the diorite honeycomb and then make more. 2 more. I need 3 more. Just going to turn this a little bit and check if I got a cheeky 3rd one. Yes, I did. If I come back here and I do this, we now have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, because this one is using 1, 10. So we need 2 more. And to be honest, I kind of screwed up. I should have changed that from a soul campfire to a soul fire, because at least it would have been 25% faster. 2 more. Perfect. So you know what? I'm just going to come here. Let's grab these 4. Let's let this finish. While we're waiting for this to finish, let's come over here and grab our flint and steel. We're basically going to wait for this one to be finished. 38 something second. And once it's finished, we're going to replace it so that at least the last one goes faster. I don't need the luck modifier anymore. Yeah. So come on, come on. Anything that makes this faster is better, to be honest. 5, so that's going to be the 6th one. Perfect. Now we can break this and this. Put that right there and set this on fire and restart it. So now it should be a bit faster. Okay, so while we're waiting, let's go set up the nether quartz bee that's going to transform this. If I come here, the nether quartz bee is one of my back bees. So these are the wood bees. You get out of my way. Where's my nether bees? These are obsidian. This is pigment. This is tin, lead, silver, lapis. Okay, so my nether bees are not there. Did I even make the nether bees? Do I have nether bees? How do I make the nether bees? With obsidian and lava. Somehow I feel like I have nether bees. You just finished checking. Well, I guess I'm gonna make some more? No, I have nether bees. Just give me a second. You know what? I'm going to use the overlook way. So, no. Lapis. This is copper, coal, wood, lead, silver, lapis, redstone, gold, obsidian, pigment, silver, I believe. I'm not sure. Nothing here. Diamonds, blaze, and oh, they're right there. Okay, so right here is my nether bee, and my nether bee needs to breed with, oh, that's for ancient bee. No, I don't need to breed it. I just need to grab it. Okay, I'm worried. I'm going to do this, and I'm going to go from under because I'm afraid I'm going to lose this to the nether. To the under, well, to the void. Wow, that was hard to say. So let's come down here, and I'm just going to make sure that this is not something I can lose. And I'm going to also need to finish that second floor. Let's just do this. This, which means now I can do this and not be concerned. And I got it. So now we can go up and we can make our first nether quartz bee. Again, same principle. We set this up right here. We set this block of quartz right there. We set up the bee right here, and we let the bee do his job. And while the bee is doing his business, let's go and grab all of these. And I still need 2 more. What else is it going to need? It's going to require 2 nether honeycomb block and some honey. So let's come over here, grab some honey and nether. No, that's pigment. Those are nether. Do I have anyone here at 64, 64, 64? These should be on top of each other. That's one of the problems. Sometimes they don't stack proper. So that's 8. I'm going to need 18 of you. And then I can get rid of all of you. This is 18. This is the honey. And now these 2 last ones should be done. Please, please be done. Nope. 1 left. Oh, we're almost done. 3 seconds. 2, 1, 0. And I can come over here and do this. Nether quartz the nectar block. And come over here. And we've got this. So now I'm going to pick up you because I don't need you here anymore. And I'm going to wait for you to come out. Come on. I want you back. Voila. Okay. And what I'm going to do basically is I'm going to put those bees together. Okay. First off, let's break this and put that right there, which should attract this bee. Then let's break this right here and we'll put this one and this and the other one. And voila, we have nether quartz bee, which is going to start producing nether quartz honeycomb block. And these nether quartz honeycomb blocks are going to give me stuff. Words, sentence, hard. They're going... Oh, this is lapis. And yeah, this is lapis. Why aren't you letting me pick you up? Okay, so this is done. What else am I looking at? See, for whatever reason, the wood didn't stack on the wood. The iron didn't stack on the iron. Like, it takes the first spot, unfortunately, instead of stacking, which is kind of unfortunate, but it is what it is. Okay, last thing last. Before we go into a time lapse, there's one last thing that I want to do. Okay, the reason for the diamond, maybe 2 last things. So if I come over here, I want to make some drawers. So first off, I'm going to make a drawer controller. Oh no, I'm not going to be able to. That's why I needed the diamond, but I also need the nether quartz. Okay, so let's start. I'm going to need 6 torch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And throw that in there. And then we're going to need nether quartz. Okay, that's a thing. Let's go sleep and let's go see if we've got our first nether quartz honeycomb. Because if we do, we're going to just process them quickly. I need 2. Basically, all I need is 2. Oh, I got 1. I'm not eating you. I'm processing you. That's going to be 1. Oh, that gives 2. I'm so happy. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. So let's come back here. This is a drawer controller. Let's do this. And let's do this. And let's do this. And let's just look at the drawer. I'm going to use this drawer to craft this. So this drawer And now I also want to make a compacting drawer. I'm going to show you something nice. So compacting drawer, I'm going to need 2 pistons. So 1. I'm out of a little bit of everything. Let's just do... Oh, get out of my way. So piston, so that's 2. And I'm out of iron. But I'm not, because I'm now processing resources. And I'm not processing them fast enough. So let's grab these and let's go iron and grab all of this. Oh, this is so beautiful. Okay, so let's go back here. We're going to finish our compacting drawers. So, oh, this. 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. That should make 3 compacting drawer, and I'm going to use the quad drawers for those. 1, 2, 3. And let's grab this drawer. And let's grab this drawer controller. And let's just do a very temporary setup because I want to show you. So compacting, compacting, compacting. And normal drawer. And this. Okay. So if I come back here, one of the things I have the most is iron, second is redstone, and third is gold. So I'm going to, okay, so I'm going to put iron honeycomb in here, and redstone honeycomb in here. Oh, get out of my way. And I'm not going to use the gold, and the reason I'm not going to use the gold is I also have this whole beeswax business. And if you remember, the beeswax, we used to do 2 things. We use as normal beeswax to make the, Tier 3 hive, and we need it as the beeswax block right here to do the tier 4. So the beauty of this is that with a drawer controller, remember when I have stuff, I need to put it in the right spot, like here or here or here. With a drawer controller, you can just right click here and it goes into the right spot. So now if I come back here and I grab all of the redstone and all of the iron, see how much iron we have, like, and all of this redstone, and I can just come back here and do this, and it's going to put it all away. Can extract them in block, I can put it back, I can extract them in honeycomb. Like, this is the beauty of this setup. So another thing that I'd like to do in my time lapse, but I say that I'd like to do, might not happen, and the reason I say might not happen is that I might run out of time, is that I want to make some quad drawers for a compacting drawer for every honeycomb type that we're producing, because that way we can always extract them in single or in full. Did I ever eat that? Yes, that was eaten. That was eaten. What was not eaten here? These should be together. This is already processed. This is already processed. I already have 64 gold. 64 coal. Oh, the diamond is coming in. I'm pretty sure there was something that was not eaten here. I'm looking at all of this production like this. Oh, the nether quartz. So I can go and put all of those in here. Let's eat 1 honey quartz, and let's put that one to be processed manually. Get 2 more, because we're going to need the next bee, by the way. I'm going to have to make another bee, which unfortunately means I'm going to need to move everything again, but at least all of that is done. And the reason I was making all of this coal is that I also want to go back to Britannia. No, this is not full, so I need to make more. Which means, do I have time? I don't have time for Britannia, so it's going to be it for now. So now I'm going to go into a time lapse. And what I really need to do in my time lapse, the most important thing is fixing my processing problem. I'm going to expand the island this way, and I'm going to start setting up an auto processing mechanism here. And I'm also going to put my wall of drawer around here because I don't have any space over there. And we're going to connect all of that later. I don't know if I'm going to have the time to do the whole drawer setup, but I'd like to get started, but the most important is probably making another magmatic dynamo or two, making maybe 2 or 3 more centrifuge. Right now, what I'd like is I'd like to have a centrifuge on redstone and a centrifuge on iron, and maybe a centrifuge on gold, and then a centrifuge on miscellaneous. And what I mean by miscellaneous is, oh, I need a stack of obsidian, let's put that in the miscellaneous. Oh, I need a stack of electrum, put that in the miscellaneous. At some point when we have real centrifuge, we'll be able to process everything way faster. But for now, we have to do what we can. Also, if at all possible, I'd like to maybe make another level to this bee complex. Like, ideally, I'd like to add a whole other level on top here, which is going to look weird though. I think I'm gonna make another level. I might like keep a separate floor in between the two because they don't need, just so that there's like I can pass cables and stuff like that. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna put like one normal floor for processing, one floor out of bee house, and I'm going to start preparing all of those bee house because bee production is the most important at this point. You know what? No. Okay. At this point, here's what I'm going to do, because I'm having way too much fun with this mod pack and I really need to be in a good place. This episode is done, and we're going to go into a time no time lapse on this episode. I mean, I'm going to make a time lapse episode because I don't want to wait too long and get into a situation where I'm stuck. So in my time lapse episode, I'm just going to make a second level to the bee complex, maybe even a third one. I'm going to process a ton of resource. I'm just going to set myself up for success so that next episode we'll be able to progress further into Britannia. So for next episode, I'm going to unlock all of this and unlock the terrestrial agglomeration plate. And I'm probably going to find a better way of automating bringing the mana over here. Like, I'm going to have to pipe the coal, I guess, at some point. Maybe I'm going to dedicate a centrifuge to coal. I don't know. Also, all of these houses, they need to have 2 blocks at least in each, and they need to have at least 4 or 5 bees per, because that's how we're going to produce a lot of resource. That's going to be a lot of work. I'm just going to talk about this in my next time lapse, in a time lapse episode, and get everything done. Guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye now.